Among the Buddha's teachings, dependent origination, Yun-gi, the principle of interconnectedness. Dependent origination is the truth that all beings and phenomena do not exist on their own as independent entities. Instead, they arise from the complex entanglement of countless causes and conditions. It's like a vast web where everything is interwoven. Concrete analogy: a car. We think of a car as a single, independent object. However, a car is actually an assembly of numerous parts and conditions. It requires materials like steel, plastic, and glass, as well as a design blueprint, a factory, the skills of workers, and the capital and technology that made it all possible. If any one of these elements were missing, the car wouldn't exist. In other words, there is no fixed, independent entity called a car, but only a temporary result, gi, created by the gathering of countless causes and conditions. Yun, the mind's function. Our emotions and thoughts are the same. The feeling of happiness doesn't exist independently. It arises temporarily when various conditions are met, such as good weather, being with a loved one, or eating delicious food. When those conditions disappear, so does the happiness. Anatta, mu-a, there is no fixed, permanent self. Anatta is the result of applying the principle of dependent origination to ourselves. Just as everything is interdependent, the teaching of Anatta states that I is not a fixed, unchanging entity or soul. What we perceive as I is merely a temporary combination of five aggregates: on, form, sa, the body, physical form, sensation, su, feelings, sensations, perception, sang, ideas, thoughts, mental formations, hang, volition, will, desires, consciousness, sik, the faculty of consciousness. Concrete analogy: a river. We refer to it as the river, but that river is composed of water molecules that are constantly flowing. Yesterday's river and today's river are made of different water molecules. Yet, we look at that flow and call it the river. In the same way, the existence of I is just a constant flow of a changing body, thoughts, emotions, and consciousness. There is no fixed self, only a continuous process. Conclusion: dependent origination and anatta are two sides of the same coin. The truth that nothing has a fixed, independent existence. Dependent origination is the universal principle, explaining how all things in the world exist and change, while anatta applies that principle to human beings, serving as a practical teaching to overcome suffering by letting go of the illusion of a fixed self. By deeply understanding these two concepts, we can comprehend the root of suffering and find the path to liberation.